Welcome to the virtual towers of Binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Thank you for joining us for another episode in our series, The Top 10 Games of All Time. If you haven't already, don't forget to go back and check out the proper introduction video for more information. And I hope you enjoy this next game as much as I did. Now let's talk about a game that put a very good case forward for its consideration, not just as a great game, but as a piece of art. Shadow of the Colossus was released by SCE and Team Ico in 2006 on the PS2. It sits at a healthy 91 out of 100 on Metacritic. Fun fact, the game was originally conceived as a cooperative experience, with multiple players working to defeat the Colossi together, but the PS2 just couldn't handle it. Impact. For me, Shadow was one of the earlier progenitors of the art game genre, and it certainly helped pave the way for the game type. When I say art game, I mean to say a game which at its core focuses on the provocation of emotional response from the player. Many games look to dazzle the player into a state of hyper-stimulation by ratcheting up the list of things to do and see. But Shadow took the polar opposite approach and stripped away as much as possible from the experience to leave a minimalist open world story that unravelled gradually with a constant air of mystery in its wake. The game's minimalism would often lull the player into a contemplative state as you rode aggro your horse from each barren mile into the next in pursuit of the only significant gameplay activity, hunting the Colossi. It became a sort of Spartan pilgrimage, full of self-reflection and existential searching, and the sound design accentuated the experience masterfully. The physical way in which Wander interacted with the Colossi is of particular technical note, his floppy limbs deforming appropriately against the ever-changing axis of the hulking Colossi. The collision deformation was ahead of its time. Personal experience. This barren journey had quite the effect on me. Not only did I get lost in the story of the game, exploring Wander's state of mind and coming to terms with the consequences of my in-game actions, but I think I had something approaching a spiritual experience within myself. The reflective state the game often evoked in me, helping me do some soul-searching of my own. Struggling against each Colossus felt in some ways like confronting my own demons, soaking them up, becoming one with them before being reborn in a selfless act of good. I've certainly forgotten plenty about the game, but I won't forget the way it made me feel. Longevity. Again, this isn't a straightforward question, given there's a remaster on the PlayStation 3 and a full remake on the PlayStation 4. The original certainly had some frame rate issues, so in the cold light of today, the best way to play is on the PS3 or better yet, the PS4. I don't think it'll ever recapture the full effect it had on me back then either, but I'd still bet on it being a transformative experience for those of you, like me, who are battling their own Colossi. So I'm going to score this one an impact of 4, a personal experience of 5, and a longevity of 4. So that's a 13 out of 15. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then please give us a like, and if you didn't, a dislike. Feedback's always good. And if you want to see more from us, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And I think that's about it. Another one for the archives. Stamped and completed.